What parallels are there between the early Christians and Jehovah's Witnesses today? There are clear parallels between the early Christians and Jehovah's Witnesses today. Both groups are characterized by their zealous preaching activity, driven by heartfelt devotion and a deep sense of responsibility to bear witness about God's purposes. Just like the first-century Christians, Jehovah's Witnesses rely on the direction and help of the Holy Spirit in all aspects of their ministry. Moreover, persecution has never silenced either group. Despite opposition, they remain firm and continue to speak boldly about their faith. And in both cases, Jehovah's rich blessing is evident, confirming that their work has divine backing and purpose. 2 and 3. What is especially noteworthy about the book of Acts? What stands out especially about the book of Acts is that it is the only inspired historical account of early Christianity, giving us a vivid picture of how the good news spread in the first century. Far from being a dry record, it is filled with faith-strengthening and action-packed experiences that show Jehovah's Spirit at work. The book highlights a wide range of individuals, 95 people from 32 lands, 54 cities, and 9 islands, underscoring the international scope and real-life challenges of the early preaching work. But above all, it focuses on our spiritual brothers and sisters of that time, ordinary yet faithful men and women who preached zealously despite facing opposition, pressures of daily life, and various personalities around them. Their example continues to inspire us today. 4. Why do we enjoy a special bond with such individuals as the Apostle Paul, Tabitha, and other faithful witnesses of old? We enjoy a special bond with faithful individuals like the Apostle Paul, Tabitha, and others because, despite the passage of nearly 2,000 years, we share the same sacred commission to make disciples of people of all nations. This common purpose unites us across time, as we too dedicate our lives to spreading the good news and helping others come to know Jehovah. Their qualities, zeal, generosity, courage, and kindness, are the same ones we strive to cultivate today in our ministry. This shared work and spirit create a deep spiritual connection, making us feel close to these faithful witnesses, not just as historical figures, but as beloved fellow servants in Jehovah's service. 5. Where did Jesus' early followers begin to carry out their commission? Jesus' early followers began to carry out their commission in Jerusalem, as directed in Acts 1:8. There, they received power from the Holy Spirit, which enabled them to witness boldly and effectively despite opposition. This marked the starting point of their worldwide preaching work. From there, guided by the Spirit, they expanded their efforts to all Judea and Samaria, reaching nearby regions with the good news. Finally, they extended their ministry to the most distant part of the earth, fulfilling the global scope of Jesus' commission. Their organized and Spirit-directed activity set the pattern for our preaching work today. 6 and 7. In performing our ministry, what advantage do we have over our first-century fellow believers? We have a significant advantage over our first-century fellow believers in the ministry: access to the complete Bible and an abundance of Bible-based publications. Unlike the early Christians who lacked personal copies of the Scriptures and had to rely on memory or synagogue readings, we are equipped with tools that make our teaching work more effective and far-reaching. Additionally, our disciple-making efforts today span 240 lands and are conducted in many languages, allowing the good news to reach people of all backgrounds. This global scale, supported by the availability of spiritual resources, enables us to fulfill Jesus' commission with greater efficiency and clarity than ever before.